like to tell you that today we have with us Honorable Registrar, Chandigarh University, Dr. Satbir Singh Sehgal, and we extend on behalf of Hackoverflow Technical Society a very warm welcome to you, sir. We are truly honored that you gave your precious time and gave time to interact with you. So we are so grateful. Thank you so much for joining, sir, today.
Thank you. My pleasure. And students are the backbone of any organization, and especially you are in a university. You are the most important stakeholder. Whatever we do it for you, for your future. Once again, for this session.
Thank you so much, sir. And before beginning, I would like to tell you that why we started this project. And we, the students of Hackoverflow Technical Society, have seen management working when it comes to professionally. We have seen them working day and night, and we know that how much hardship and how much time and energy it takes to express or present a simple thing in front of students. So we wanted our freshers and students of Chandigarh University to know that what our management is doing and what we must know about them. So we wanted to make our management and faculty familiar with our freshmen specifically because they are not connected with us physically these days. So they can only know us, we can say, virtually. So we started this project entitled Life of Your Gurus. So you all are our gurus, our management, our faculty. They teach us not just inside the class, but outside the class as well. So this time we wanted to know more about their life, how the life has been till this part of this phase of life where we are facing pandemic. So we thought, let's just connect our juniors and our freshmen with management and faculty directly. So that is why we started the project. And without any further delay, we would like to start the interview.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay, sir. So we would like to start from your journey only. Like in past 8 years, we have seen you as Director Engineering, Executive Director, and now Registrar Chandigarh University. We would like to know that what are those things and memories you'd like to share when you were holding different designations and now you are Registrar of the respective universities. So please share with us.
When I joined in 2012, when the university was set up, now I still remember, on the day one of my interaction, they asked me, okay, which post you are looking for. I said, I would be happy and I'm looking for the post of a professor in a department. And because professor is a post in the teaching community, which normally I hope everyone knows that in teaching community, there are three levels: assistant professors, associate professors, and professors. Now, these professors can be the directors, these professors can be the registrar, or these professors can be the vice chancellor. So, professor is in a three-tier system, is the senior most position, and on one part it is good, on the other part is beyond professor there is no post. So in the coming years you can't be a other designation which you are looking for, but yes, that is what is the most important thing, to get connected with the students and to remain a teacher. Then in Chandigarh University, yes, I worked at different positions because I used to, say that I'm not a paratroopers. Now, what is paratroopers? Paratroopers are those, who just come into the system and sit at some designation. So within a system, when I started my journey in a teaching, I started as a lecturer. So then assistant professor, and then the whole journey. So we understand that at various stages, what type of dynamics work, what type of problems the persons at various levels experience, and obviously what type of solutions he or she would be looking for. So this is an important take, especially for a student, because don't look for shortcuts. Definitely follow the hierarchy. That is the most important thing. And the most important thing in any of these designations is the hard work. Yes, smart work has replaced the things, but along with smart work, without hard work, things won't work for a longer duration. That's what I can
Okay.
say and how we started in Chandigarh University. And it's not a one man's contribution. It's always a team. So we have to be dependent on others. We have to have a faith on others. And because of this team, and I'm lucky enough that the team with which I have worked, and within 8 years, you everyone knows that NRIF, NAC, 12B, and now the online education where we are going for it. So this is only possible because of the teamwork. So teamwork and hard work, and third, I would say dedication.
Okay, so we will note the points: teamwork, dedication, and hard work is necessary, and students must note these points. So, moving ahead to the questions, that now I would like to take you directly towards your childhood. As a kid, we all have different aspirations, that I would become a doctor, engineer, musician, dancer, physiologist. So many things are there. So, when you were a kid, what you thought you would like to be, or and are you living your dream profession right now, or was it something else?
Okay, I belong to the family of engineers. I'm, I'm also a born engineer. 15th September, which was Engineers Day, I was born on that day. So I would, on a lighter side, we can say that. But yes, I want to be a mechanical engineer because my father was an electrical engineer. My uncle Chachaji was also a mechanical engineer. So we
Yes.
want to be. I want to be an engineer. So I picked up that profession. Yes, and I started with an industry, and then I shifted to teaching. And even in the college life, to move into the teaching was, yes, we used to discuss that, and that's the reason we are into the university system.
Okay, so basically, you are living your dream profession, and you are making students industry ready, and you're helping them to be engineers as well. So that is definitely something we admire about you, because you've always encouraged us and students who are not even from the profession, from the engineering only. Me being a law student, you've always encouraged me, and thank you so much for this, sir. So moving ahead to the next question, that we now have different inspirations in our college. You, chancellor sir, vice chancellor sir, pro chancellor sir, there are different inspirations in our life. So who was your biggest inspiration, or who is your biggest inspiration now, and why?
Uh, to be very frank, at this moment, my inspiration is our Chancellor Saab because we have seen him working day and night. He is the man who has given us the mantra to work for minimum 14 hours. And within a family, my obviously family members do ask कि भी कब आओगे, and I used to say कि जाने का time है, आने का कोई time नहीं है. Whenever the work is complete, and the good part in Chandigarh University's work is never complete because there are so many things to do for the university. So we plan that, okay, today I am able to complete the work which was assigned, but yes, tomorrow again there are so many things we have to do. So, in a way, yes, at this moment, Chancellor Saab is our inspiration. And when I was in Roorkee, so Roorkee was a place which has changed my mindset. You know, working and studying in an IIT environment has helped us to
Yes.
have larger dreams and especially to work with, we call that in a department, everyone we used to call that word diggaj, because in IITs, even an assistant professor or a professor, everyone is an expert. And so that mantra, I am still in contact with number of professors of IIT Roorkee, because when I see them and I see that, okay, they are working, that is another inspiration which is still there and will be there in future also.
Definitely, sir. We have different phases in life, and in different phases, we have different people to inspire us. So, with that, moving on to the next question, we would like to know about your college life, sir. We are the college students, and we always think about how the college life of our professors and teachers would have been. So, we would like to know about your college life as
College life, I was a meritorious student, yes, but I was also in that batch of students who enjoy life. So weekends we used to enjoy, we used to party a lot. I'm a foodie, so we used to go out, used to eat different type of stuffs. I don't like movies, but because again it's a friends culture, so whenever they say let's go for movies, we definitely go, and so we enjoyed life. Definitely, the college life is the golden period. We still have WhatsApp groups. Uh, you know, we still relish our golden time of college life, and obviously that's what we can say. It's a golden life, don't miss it out. Even if you find one day to enjoy, definitely go for it.
Oh, thank you so much. This was my next question, that are you still connected with your friends? But you already mentioned about the
Yeah.
WhatsApp groups you have with your friends. So moving on to something that our generation is facing right now is the problem of anxiety and depression due to loss of jobs and opportunities they had at the time when there was no pandemic. So what would you like to advise them so they keep up their productivity and they do not feel that the chances are less, and not feel so inspired about the jobs?
uh, no doubt it's a difficult time. It's an, rightly said, an uncertain period.
Yes, sir.
But at the same time, if you look at the, in the history, difficult times always gives and leads to innovations. You have seen the parents. I'm part of the same family. We avoid our kids to sit less on computers and laptops. you know
Yes.
Last 6 months we have seen even kids, they know what is Google Meet and Zoom, and how to change and get the rights and all that stuff. So in a way, yes, a drastic change with respect to the technology usage, that is there, that is on the positive side, and definitely it's not going to be back to the traditional way of learning. It's further going to change, and it's going to be part of it. Same way, new professions have come up. People have understood the importance of technology, and gone with the time when people say, "Okay, I don't know computers and I don't need computers." So now it is a part of it. So definitely one has to look for it. And if I see, and the professions has changed, the dedication of the work is more important, because this is the thing which we have seen in employers have started identifying those employees, and only those people survive in the system who are talented, who are dedicated. So these are the things, especially, which help in the long run. But if I look at the tough times, yes, we have seen professions like travel agencies, they have suffered a lot. Those people who were into the business of it, they have suffered. They have changed their professions also. Those who are working in those organizations, they have suffered. But at the same time, this is life. This is how the things are going to be a part of it. We are all human beings. We have to change with time. That's the good part. So definitely take it as a positive spirit, and one has to live with it. But the most important thing, be happy.
Definitely. So there's definitely light at the end of the tunnel, and we are going to adapt so many different and new things with the help of technology in this space. So there's no need to lose in anything or lose our hearts over these tough times. So with this, moving on to the next question, sir, we have heard that hobbies usually die when we start our jobs. Is that same with you? Do you still enjoy
Uh,
your hobbies in your time?
no, I don't think so, because hobbies and nature, and on the lighter heart, we used to say na aadatein nahi badalti hain. So they are still here, and if it get changed, we are not human beings. I am an animal lover. I still have lot of aquariums in my home, lot of fishes, and that is what, yes, these are the things. I'm a music lover, definitely, yes. So these are all hobbies, and my request to everyone is also, don't change hobbies. If you have it, let be a part of it throughout your life and enjoy it.
Definitely. So we should not take life way too seriously and forget our own things we used to enjoy or we do enjoy.
Right.
So, with this, I would like to again take you towards your childhood, that we all have fond memories of our childhood. And I have so many. So you must be having to share with us. So we'd like to know about your favorite childhood memories.
I said my initial years were not in India. So, initial schoolings and all that was in abroad. Uh, I enjoyed that time also because when I moved to India, it was something which was different. Uh, you know, we were the Punjabis who used to speak Hindi because Punjabis are known that why you are not speaking Punjabi because I did my initial schooling abroad and there also people in India when you are out you used to speak Hindi, so that was there. I still remember when I came back and then in a school my teacher asked me कि भी तुम why आप हिंदी क्यों बोलते हैं, why can't you speak Punjabi? So that was still, I remember that. And the good part is when I again moved out of Punjab to IIT Roorkee, again seen Abhyantika and, typical Hindi words, which I have learned it. So that is the good part. And I was not, naughty. I'm not, still not. Um, but definitely, yes, I enjoy life. When I was in schools also, I used to enjoy life.
Okay, sir. So, sir, as you told that you had different phases, some you enjoyed and some from some phases you learned a lot. So, what one certain message you would like to pass on to our freshers as they have just started their journey of being professionals and industry ready? So, what are certain things or something very important you would like to tell them that they must know?
Most important thing, especially the fresh graduates, and at the same time, the freshers who enter in a university or a college. For both of
Yes, sir.
them, the same message. Don't sometimes feel that now you are a king. So actually, the life has now started. Sometimes when you move from a school to a college or a university, you feel that there is a lot of freedom. The same way when you graduate and you start earning, okay, now paisa aa raha hai, let me enjoy and spend money. Definitely first salary you spend almost of it, or even the second salary also. But at the same time, start calculating that how you are going to lead your life, because in at a long run you are going to have your own family, you are going to have new family members within. So obviously post marriage things are going to change, so you start making those calculations also. But most important thing is be sincere towards whatever the things you do. If you are studying, be sincere towards studies. If you are into work or into job, be sincere towards job. Good things definitely come with time. uh, don't look for shortcuts, but obviously after 20 years of your work, definitely good things are going to come up. That does not mean you wait for 20 years. Nowadays these curves are exponential curves, but whenever the good opportunities come, do grab it, but at the same time be more sincere.
Okay, so we need to be future ready, and colleges, even if we end the college, it's just a beginning to enter to the reality of life, and we need to bag ourselves and stay ready for things we are going to face after college. So, with this, I would also like to ask one question. So, what were your favorite subjects at the time of college? I mean, there are certain subjects which attract students basically. So, what were your favorite subjects?
Still mathematics. Even my children still says कि पापा maths आ गया, ये आप पढ़ा दो, because mathematics I love. My apologies, Hindi I don't like because Hindi and Punjabi and writing that stuff is always a difficult task.
Mhm.
Mathematics I enjoyed a lot. And the
Okay,
good part is whenever I do practice that, I never prepare notes for mathematics. I said, if
okay.
I've solved it, that thing should go into you, and next time you will be able to solve it. That's the best part.
So there was something that changed your perspective towards maths, or it was like as you were born engineer, were you born mathematician too? I
No,
mean, you
nothing
always
else.
loved it, but learned the skills.
I enjoyed it. That's the word I would say. definitely there may be some questions. I still remember in my school time, you know trigonometry, and you have to prove left hand side to right hand side. It was a typical question. I was not, I know I have not studied that equality thing, but I have solved it with 14 pages. So I was happy that at the end I was able to prove left hand side is equal to right hand side. But my teacher said that, that does not mean that आपको करना ही है and you solve it with 14 pages. But still I enjoyed it. I said, sir, मैंने तो कर दिया क्लास में. आप नंबर देते हो या नहीं देते, that is yours.
So you were so dedicated and you loved it. Yes. Always. So, okay. So we got so many answers from you today, sir. So at the end of this interview, we would just like you to kindly introduce our Hackoverflow Technical Society in your own words to our freshers and students who are part of Chandigarh University, so that they know that they can also be a part of it. And there are so many plethora of opportunities which Hackoverflow Technical Society provides.
My message to the freshers who have entered the university, Hackover, this team, this technical society, I have seen them, they are working in a professional way. That is the best part. It's a mini corporate. There are people, who are assigned works and they have to complete the task within the deadlines. But at the same time, they are aware what is going on outside the world. They identify that. So innovative, thought process is there within this technical society, which is the need of any of the hour. So you need to be innovative. So if you have any ideas, do join this technical society. It's not a technical society of engineers. It's a technical society of the whole university. So there are various, activities this technical society do. So be a part of it, and we see that new, innovative, and future things are going to come. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.